Na aliyekuwa seneta wa kaunti ya Machakos Johnstone Muthama amefanya mkutano na wanahabari muda mfupi uliopita na kuzungumzia masaibu yake mikononi mwa wale anaotaja kuwa mahasimu wa kisiasa. Sasa anasema kesi zinazidi kulimbikizwa dhidi yake bila sababu kwa madai kwamba anaeneza chuki nchini. Hebu tumsikize alisema nini.
As an international business person with the name and the international community, and a person who is trusted by Kenyans with what he says, what Jubilee is trying to do is to water down Raila's campaign by making me to be seen like a warmonger person, a person who cannot be trusted, and a person who can make Kenyans fight. In my life, I've never been charged of stealing. I've never been charged with corruption. I've never been charged of being allocated land, either by Kenyatta's government, or I was a young man, or Moi's government, where throughout I was a young man, or the past previous leadership of President Kibaki, where I was the government chief whip. Not one. I'm the very first member of parliament to pay tax in this country. And through me, I forced and I made Kibaki pay. I made the Prime Minister at that time, Raila Amolo Odinga, pay. I made Kalonzo pay. And those who were in the top offices, they paid because of my effort of saying everybody must pay taxes. But now, Kenyans, wherever they are, they believe that Muthama is a person who says words and speaks words that can cause Kenyans fight. Now I want you to see this, which I do not know where it came from. In my last case, church now, the last one, the magistrate prepared and ordered I signed after paying a cash bail of 300,000 shillings. This is what I was told to sign and ordered to sign. I, Johnstone Muthama of Nairobi, being charged with offenses of incitement to violence and Section 96A of the Penal Code, and after inquiry, required to appear before City Court 1, and after in inquiry court upon to end into my own cognizance to appear when required. He bid myself to appear in the City Magistrates Court at 8 a.m. on 23rd January 2018. Or whenever required, and so to continue attend until otherwise directed by the court to answer further to said charge. And in case of my making default herein, I bind myself to forfeit the sum of Kenya shillings 1 million. I paid bail 300,000 shillings. I'm being told to sign this. In my entire life, I've never skipped court process. I've never been late for any court process. The question is this: why, after having paid a bail of 300,000 shillings, which makes it mandatory that if I don't turn out to appear before the court, the 300,000 shillings bail can be confiscated by the government? So why am I signing this one? Secondly, in my entire life, I've never been cautioned by the court of not honoring the dates of the court. So to me, this was a license now of handing me over to the police. And in fact, having this bond now, if I'm arrested tomorrow for any fabricated and manufactured offense of hate speech, probably I may not get bail. So this is now where there's so much suspicions comes from. So what I want to say here is that Jubilee can deal with me as a politician. They can challenge me, but they should not be arresting me, arresting Kuria, to make me escort Kuria and clean his sins and his crimes. I should be taken as a citizen of this country with all great respect and be treated like any other person. If I have committed an offense, I want to be taken to court and I want to be charged, but I don't want to be incumbent of others to blackmail me. And what is it that has now been said by the president himself, by his deputy president, in terms of actually making Kenyans think that they are lesser citizens. You can see what happened the other day. The president himself displaying and saying he's telling his supporters, let us be sworn in. We are going. And we are going to fix. We are going to fix how Wakora. What does fix mean? I mean, why can't the same people who arrested me and translated what I said and changed to read differently, why can't they translate the word fixing? What does fixing mean? I'll fix you. What does that word mean? Why should an elected president who swore to protect the Constitution of Kenya criticize the ruling of the Supreme Court? The judges are doing their work. The judges are doing what the Constitution tells them to do. Sometimes they may be right, they may be wrong. But why should the president sue and get to swear actually that he will fix hao wakora majaji ambao wamebadilisha uamuzi wa Wakenya? It is the same people of Kenya who say the Constitution should allow the judges to do what they did. The only business the